Alright, and I am back. I think I ended the video. I don't know. Well, I started it again. I have copies of everything now. So to continue, Miss Deborah George stated the credibility of the web pages on Google don't tend to be in-depth descriptions. When writing a paper and going to find sources, it's very important to find credible sources. The library offers Galileo that helps find credible sources and multiple at that. Galileo also allows you to pick dates out. Say you don't want an outdated article, or one that was too recent. You'd be able to apply filters to find the information. These domains help find articles, books, etc. that, if worded correctly, will be found within seconds. Google Scholar is also a trusted resource with information on topics needed that is credible. I've self-previewed this myself for a paper I'm writing in Psych. I've found it easier to use than Google because it doesn't go off topic. Or like, it won't be like the first thing that you see is like Wiki. According to the librarian, why is it important to use resources such as the ones shown instead of relying on only free website for college level research? In like the corner, I put like little things that she was stating because it was going by very fast. Tech changes, law changes. Some of it's too old. Biases. Ms. Deborah George explained that instead of relying on free websites, the school provides resources such as Galileo. Galileo provides credible sources. In college, we must be able to not only write papers, but cite our sources from credible articles, scholarly journals, speeches, etc. Within Galileo, she explained how there are filters to edit content viewed. For example, if I were to need to write a paper and needed current events, I would simply narrow down my search by filtering it into Galileo. She also stated how laws change. This essentially would have a lot to do with information in articles changing, as well, meaning online websites may not even be up to date. Tech changing was also stated, but I did not ask for an elaboration. I assumed we were speaking about how AI could be generating articles that may not even be credible, just a bunch of online information smushed in. Another reason stated was biases. But she also said it depended on one's wording when looking up information. Then we have ask the librarian what specific piece of information students should always check when evaluating a source for an MLA paper. What is that piece of information and why? MLA text and site citation. When evaluating a source for an MLA paper, reviewing the information, essentially double checking if it's a credible source, is important. Credible sources are sources that are reliable, accurate, and trustworthy. Going back through checking the author, publication, subject terms, keywords help determine the credibility. The author's name itself could show his or her qualifications. The source you use, like Google, Bing, Yahoo, may not be as reliable as specific ones that help you find information as well, like Google Scholar, Galileo. These are specific sources that essentially help filter out non-credible ones. The abstract will provide a concise summary whether the information is useful or not to the students. MLA research also requires more than one paragraph for your paper. So you can skip over the articles that only contain one at a time. This does appear in Google Scholar and Galileo. She did say that sometimes that does happen. And then it's like, did you complete the feedback survey? And yes, I have completed the feedback survey. Again, an introduction to library resources lays the foundation for research topics. Yeah. Okay, I guess I can move into the last two mukbangis. I'm almost done again. Positive thinking. Okay, I don't think I'll need that anymore. The last two mukbangis. I'm gonna start with the one that has doomerism. Luckily, that was the longest one. So for this mukbangi, it's called Cult Rhetorics and Detecting Lies. Alright. So, this is our list. Fun, right? Alright. So, for this one, I did write my little things like this. So, and then I have like little charts that I'll show throughout the video. So, doomerism. The end times are near. What is doomerism? Term doomer first popped up in environmental circles, describing people predicting ecological collapse. Internet then took it to a new level with the Wojak meme. Apocalyptic angst. Profound pessimism. Luxuriates in the awful, makes people hopeless. And I cited two of these, doomerism in 100 seconds, 2025 Robertus, and then doomerism, a dangerous defeatist coping mechanism, 2022 The Take. They were both videos. Christian nationalism. America was founded primarily by Orthodox Christians. That was said by Pastor Robert Jeffress in 2020. The growing threat of Christian nationalism. Second Thought 2023. That was my source. It's an ideology that the U.S. always intended to be a Christian nation, that it's backslidden into liberal secularism, and that it desperately needs to be reclaimed by Christians and rededicated as a nation for God. And little bullet points, not a fringe belief, Bible should influence law, plays big role in politics, praying in schools, the success of the United States is a part of God's plan. And this is my writing. I feel like my notes got better at the end. My note-taking skills. My note-taking skills have gotten better at the end. My mother is calling me again. Immigration myths. Top 3 myths. I will put this on pause and come back live. This is why I do it in the middle of the night.